Graduation is a massive milestone, not just for the students and their families, but for our entire community. We at Clinton County Sports are absolutely thrilled to bring you live coverage of today's special event, ensuring that loved ones near and far can share in every single moment. A special event like this takes a true community effort, and we want to extend our deepest gratitude to the fantastic local businesses who stepped up to sponsor today's live stream. Please join us in thanking Redmond's Complete Comfort, Woodlands Bank, Blaze Alexander Subaru, Clinton County Memorials and Gibson Monuments, Susquehanna Trailways, Davis Real Estate, Walker Funeral Home, Kleiny's Home Furnishings, Hear the Birds Hearing Aid Center, Fox's Market House, J.J. Peters Disposal, and the Service Garage. Because of their generosity, our community's youth get the spotlight they deserve today. Please remember to support these local businesses because they truly make special event broadcasts like this possible. Congratulations to the entire class of 2026, and thank you all for tuning in.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you here who may not know me, my name is Laura Ransom, and I have had the honor of serving as the secretary of the Bucktail class of 2026. On behalf of my classmates, I would like to welcome our families, friends, teachers, alumni, and community members. Thank you for joining us while we celebrate this milestone. Before I begin, I want to thank two very important people here. Mom and Dad, thank you for being the reason I never had to face life's challenges alone. Mom, somehow you always had the answers no matter what problem I brought to you. Dad, no matter what kind of day I was having, you could always make it better with a hug. The two of you have a way of making growing up feeling a little less scary. Thank you for every sacrifice you've made, every lesson you've taught me, and every moment you were there when I needed you most. You always tell me how proud you are of the person I've become or the person I'm becoming, but I don't think either of you realize how much of that is because of you. So much of who I am today comes from the examples you've set and the values you've taught me. If there's one thing I'm proud of, it's being your daughter, and I only hope that someday I can be half the people you are. Well, my parents helped shape me into who I am outside of school. There are people here at Bucktail who helped shape not only the person I've become, but the person we've all become. The truth is, when I think about what makes Bucktail so special, I don't think about the small numbers, the location, or even the incredible accomplishments that the students have achieved. I think about the people. The teachers at Bucktail are what makes Bucktail Bucktail. They've spent years encouraging us, supporting us, and pushing us to be better. The impact they've had on our life goes far beyond anything that can be taught from a textbook. So before we celebrate ourselves tonight, I'd like to take a moment to thank our teachers. Thank you for being so much more than just educators. Thank you for the countless hours spent helping us, listening to us, laughing with us, and putting up with us. Thank you for creating opportunities we never imagined we'd have, for believing in us when we didn't always believe in ourselves, and for making Bucktail feel less like a school and more like a home. The lessons we'll carry with us the longest won't be the ones from a worksheet or a test. They'll be the lessons you taught us through your patience, kindness, and the examples you set every day. I wish I had the time to thank each and every one of you individually, but please know that your dedication has not gone unnoticed. Because of all of you, I can stand here and say that I am incredibly proud to be a Bucktail student. Over the years, I've noticed when I tell people I'm from Bucktail, I get one of two responses. Oh, I'm sorry, or where's that? And honestly, I've never been anything less than proud of where I come from. Bucktail's not just a small school tucked away in the mountains. It's a community where you are not just another face in the hallway or a number on a roster. Here, teachers know us and care about us beyond test scores and grades. They care who we are as people. People sometimes assume growing up in a small town limits opportunities. I disagree. I believe Bucktail gave us something many people never get, the chance to be known. Here, everybody is somebody. When people support you and believe in you, opportunities have a way of finding you. While Bucktail has given us incredible opportunities, I think what makes today a little more sentimental is the people we've shared those memories with. Most of us haven't just spent the last 4 years together. We've spent over 13 together. We've grown up side by side through preschool, elementary school, middle school, and high school. We've watched each other change, succeed, fail, and somehow make it to the stage together. To my class, I want you to hear this and let this sink in. Our whole lives have been measured by the next football game, the next homecoming, the next prom, the next school year. We spent so much time looking forward to what was next that we didn't realize we were experiencing some of those things for the last time. The last recess, the last first day of school, the last Friday night football game, the last walk through the halls as Bucktail students. And now we're sitting on the stage ready to officially be done. But just for now, I want you all to slow down and be present. This is officially the last time we'll sit together as classmates. Do it for your future self. Take it all in, because one day I think we'll look back and realize these were the moments we didn't know we'd miss so much. The funny thing about growing up with a small class is that we're a lot like siblings. We argue, we annoy each other, and we definitely don't always agree. In fact, I don't think we've ever all agreed once. But at the end of the day, we've spent so much of our lives together that it's impossible to imagine this chapter ending without feeling a little emotional. Because, yes, graduating is very exciting. It also means saying goodbye to a version of life we've known forever. And even though we're all excited for what comes next, I think it's okay to admit that letting go of something so familiar is harder than we expected. But with that being said, let's be excited. Today isn't just about looking back and reminiscing, it's about celebrating everything we've accomplished and looking forward to everything that's ahead. We made it. We survived the homework, the deadlines, the tests we forgot to study for, the early mornings, somehow graduation practice, and the countless hours spent looking for Bix's laptop. We made it through every challenge, every setback, and every moment when senior year felt impossibly far away. And now we're here. What always confused me about graduation was that it's the moment society decides we're adults. We walk across the stage, receive a diploma, and somehow we're expected to have everything figured out. But if I'm being honest, I don't think any of us woke up this morning feeling drastically different than we did yesterday. After spending over a decade with these people, I can assure you we are not adults, and I cannot promise that day is coming anytime soon. But maybe that's the point. We're not supposed to have it all figured out yet. Maybe growing up isn't about having all the answers. Maybe it's about trusting that we'll figure things out as we go. And if Bucktail has taught us anything, it's that we're capable of doing exactly that. So in closing, I would like to say thank you, Bucktail High School. Someday you'll just be a small chapter in my life story, but right now you're the biggest, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you again to my classmates, my teachers, my family, and everyone who helped us get here. It's been an honor to grow up alongside of all of you. Congratulations, class of 2026. No matter where life takes us, may we carry the spirit of Bucktail with us and leave our mark on the world. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem and alma mater.
At this time, we'll hear from the class of 2026 President Evan Ransom.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not the best public speaker in the world, so I'm going to give it my best. All right, here we go. I want to begin tonight and encourage my classmates to look around for a second. Taking every face around you. These are the people who got you here. And before I say another word, I just want to take a moment. I'm Evan Ransom, and I've been our class president for 3 years. Full disclaimer, president is a title that comes with a lot of credit and not much responsibility, as you would think. The real work was the ladies of the class. I've basically been a mascot who cast a few votes, and I mean that literally. Some of you have not seen me, some of you have seen me in the Harry the Hunter Baton costume. So I know a thing or two about being a mascot. And I think Harry the Hunter Baton has a higher approval rate than me. Ladies, your thoughts? We have done some amazing things during our time at Bucktail. Our girls softball team has qualified for state 3 times, and tomorrow night they will be playing in a state quarterfinals. Our boys varsity basketball team was District 4 champions last year. Maybe the most exciting thing was the hard work Mr. Day in our class and the others who have been part of changing our state history, attempting to get our state fossil changed to the Harry the Hunter Baton. This is why, when some people hear Bucktail, they raise an eyebrow and get confused. We all felt it. You tell someone where you're from, and they get this look, like there's a judgment or something. Or maybe they're trying to remember if they've ever been through here. And I'm pretty sure they haven't. Like we're just some dot on the map. But here's what those people don't know. They don't know this place, and that's okay, because we do. We know its people, the ones who went out there quietly more times than we can count. In this community, we learned early that heart matters just as much as everything taught from a textbook, and we learned it from watching people around us. For example, Mr. Heiser has been more than a teacher and a coach, and honestly, a moral compass. Mary George, a 1979 graduate from Bucktail, has never stopped being loyal to our hometown. Bucktail in the greatest Renovo area has never had a louder or more devoted friend, and we don't take that lightly. This is kind of hard for me to read. And Kathy Shear, a 1979 Bucktail graduate. For years, she made sure we ate lunch at school. She was at our games as a manager. She was woven into our lives in ways that only someone who truly cares can be. And during one of the hardest times in our class, And during one of the hardest times our class has ever faced, a time that was painful for all of us and most of her entire family, she still opened her home and her hearts to our class. When she had every reason to turn inward, she chose us instead. That's not something you should forget. To our teachers, coaches, administration, and staff, thank you. I know we don't say it enough. You chose Bucktail, a small school in the mountains, students who do not always make your lives easy. You believe in us, even when we make it difficult. And looking back, that might be the most important thing you have ever taught us. That we were worth believing in. Maybe that's why this school has pride, more than outsiders expect. We have graduates who went to Harvard and other top universities, alumni who are lawyers in D.C., authors, doctors, engineers, and high-ranking military officers, just to name a few. People sat in these same exact seats, walked these same exact halls, and probably complained the same exact thing that we could complain about. And they went out there and they did something remarkable. Not in spirit of where they came from, because of it. They didn't leave here embarrassed. They left here ready. So just drop the word just. You're not just from Bucktail. You're from a place that has produced more people, produced more than people expectations, and we are next. To my classmates, we have grown up together, not just as classmates, as family. The kind that we didn't choose, but can imagine not having. We know each other's stories, each other's struggles, the things that made us laugh until it hurts, and the things that we don't talk about with just anyone. That's not something everyone gets, but we did. We had years together, and I know it hasn't always been easy. For some of us, high school was a blast. For some of us, it was survival. Or most of us, it was both on the same Tuesday. But we made it together. I need you to hear this. The friendships you made in this building, the ones you created over bus rides, at the lunch table, football practices, those are real. Hold on to them. The world has a way to pull in people in different directions. Just don't let it pull you so far that you forget where you started and who you were there. To our families, there is no speech long enough to say what we actually want to say for you today. So I'll do my best. You showed up to everything, every concert, every event where you sat in uncomfortable chairs for 2 hours just to watch us do something for 4 minutes. Every football game and sport event, you cheered us loud. I'm looking at you, Mom. No, every single one of us secretly loved every single second of it. We didn't always make it easy. Some of us were generally a lot to handle, and you handle us anyway. With patience, we didn't always deserve, and the love we didn't always acknowledge, and a quiet kind of sacrifices that we were only beginning to understand now, that we're old enough to look back, but we saw. We love you in ways that at our age we don't quite have the words for yet, but we're going to spend the rest of our lives figuring out how to show you. So here we are, caps on, tassels to the right, soon to be moved to the left. Ready, or maybe pretending to be ready, which is honestly basically the same thing. We are the class of 2026, and we are the mountains of the northern Clinton County. We are from Bucktail. And I want every single one of you walking across that stage tonight with your heads up. No apologies, no hesitations, just proud, generally loud and proud of where you came from. And I want because the world out there needs more people who know what community actually means, and we're lucky enough to learn it. Class of 2026, this is our moment. Now let's go out there and make them remember our names. Now, we will now hear a musical selection from the Novo Heritage Band and Bucktail Bands. Thank you.
we go. Sorry, I'm very short. I had to adjust that to get it the right level. All right, at this time, we'll have the presentation of awards. To get started, we have the Trout Family Valedictorian Award, which goes to the student with the highest cumulative GPA, which was Lola English. Congratulations, and then I will do my best to not ruin this. Oh, it's sticking. Oh my goodness. There we go, thank you. That was an assist. Next, we have the Trout Family Salutatorian Award, which is for the second highest cumulative GPA over her high school years, and is McKenna Stone. Thank you. That was terrible. Congratulations. At this time, I'd like to introduce Melissa Baudorf to present the Keystone Foundation Awards.
Good evening. Thank you for having us here tonight. My name is Melissa Bodoff, and I serve as the part-time executive director for the Keystone Central Foundation. And I'm pleased to have with me tonight several of our board members, our board president, Mary Koploff, our board member, Margaret Riggle, Dr. Redmond, who's here in the audience, as well as Rich Wyckoff. Give these to you. Can I hand them out? We are the nonprofit organization that supports the school district, and we've been in existence since early 1980s. We're pleased tonight to give out several scholarships, and between tonight and last week at Central Mountain, we've given out over $60,000 in awards. Our first award tonight is the Anthony Ryan Getz Memorial Award. Will be awarded to Kendall Wagner. It is presented and sponsored by the class of 2005 in loving memory of Tony. This award is given to a graduating senior who has played in 2 sports for 2 years, and the senior must be passing all classes and must demonstrate good sportsmanship. Congratulations. Our next award tonight will be the Bucktail Class of 2016 Award, and our recipients are McKenna Bisman and Joseph Bunsick. This award is presented to seniors who are not class officers, but who go above and beyond to dedicate extra time to their class. Our next award tonight is the Bucktail Faculty Award, and it's presented to the graduate who has shown the greatest improvement during their senior year at Bucktail. This year's recipient is Xander Shearer. Congratulations. Congratulations. Our next award tonight is the Ethel Sissy Riggle Memorial Scholarship. It's presented to a student going to an accredited college and planning to attend medical school, PA school, or nursing school. Students must have a 4.0 GPA, good attendance, a job outside of school, great recommendations from teachers, and liked by their peers. These students should have communication skills, problem solving skills, exemplify the qualities of leadership, strong moral character, the ability to empathize with others while staying within the scope of their practice, and are actively involved in the community. This year's recipient is Eva Sockman. Congratulations. Our next award is the Evelyn McCaig Scholarship. It's presented to students and is sponsored by Mrs. McCaig, a former Renova elementary teacher who taught for many years in the Renova area. This award is given to two students who have shown dedication to academics through hard work and perseverance. This year's recipients are Leon Matthews and Colton Flasher. Congratulations. The Excellence in Computer Science Award is presented by the Business Department to two students who have demonstrated a profound interest in computer technology. This year's recipients are McKenna Bisman and Xander Shear. Congratulations. Our next award is the Excellence in Mathematics Award, and it goes to a student who has demonstrated a profound interest in mathematics. This year's recipient is McKenna Stone. The Jack and Polly Hetrick Random Acts of Kindness Award. No act of kindness, no matter how small, has ever been wasted. This is a quote from Aesop. Congratulations and thank you to this student who has witnessed doing great and selfless deeds with no thought of reward. And this year's winner is Joseph Bunsick. Congratulations. The Jack K. Hetrick Scholarship. This award was bequeathed by Polly Hetrick in honor of her husband, Jack Hetrick, who was born and raised in Lock Haven and graduated from Lock Haven High School in 1935. To qualify for this award, the graduating seniors must meet the following criteria: have high academic performance, good overall character, and submission of a one-page essay. The students also go to an interview as well with the family donor. The committee is very honored to name this year's recipients, McKenna Bisman and Nathaniel Steele. Congratulations, Nate. The Jeff Gummo Clinton County Arts Scholarship Sponsorship for the Arts. The Jeff Gummo CCAC Scholarship for the Arts is available to any graduating senior who is eligible to attend a Keystone Central School District. The recipient must be accepted at an institution of higher education, majoring in the field of study that aligns with the mission of the Clinton County Arts Council. This year, we're pleased to offer that award to McKenna Bisman. The next award is the Keystone Central Foundation LaRue Hinchcliffe Award for Senior Projects. It's presented to seniors who have presented to board members and have showed demonstrated outstanding projects. This year's recipients are McKenna Bisman, Kendall Wagner, and Laura Ransom. Congratulations. This year, we're pleased to have a new scholarship called the Lock Haven High School Class of 1974 Scholarship, and it's awarded to a graduating senior who will be attending an institution of higher education. The recipient must also demonstrate moral character through extracurricular, co-curricular, and/or community involvement. This year's recipient is Eva Sockman. The Ray Rathmel Memorial Award is in memory of a former Bucktail teacher and principal, Ray Rathmel. This scholarship is given to a student who shows excellence in applied science and technology. This year's recipient is Leon Matthews. Congratulations. And our final award tonight is the Western Clinton County Endless Mountains. For two Bucktail seniors who intend to further their education, the students must be accepted into a certification program, trade school, or college. Preference will be given to students who are pursuing a degree in natural resources, forestry, or the arts. This award is given to students who exemplify the mission of preservation, environmental stewardship, and community involvement. This year's recipients are Leon Matthews and McKenna Bisman. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you very much, and congratulations to all the graduates tonight.
To continue with the awards, I'm proud to present the Association of Clinton County Educators Award. This is presented to the children of ACCE members. And tonight's recipients are McKenna Stone and Eva Sockman. The Alvin and Jean Snowis Scholarship. This scholarship is given to a Clinton County student planning to attend the University Park campus of Penn State. Mr. and Mrs. Alvin Snowis recognize the value of helping academically talented students to attend Penn State. This award is going to McKenna Stone. The Adam Waltz Memorial Award. This scholarship was established in memory of Adam L. Waltz, a former wrestler from Bald Eagle Nittany High School and Lock Haven Teachers College, where he was a state wrestling champ and a national champ. He was also a coach and a teacher from Renova, Pennsylvania, where he started the elementary wrestling program. Adam was a very big supporter of wrestling and encouraged students to participate in sports. This scholarship is to support senior students who have actively participated in sports during their high school years and who have kept their grades above a B average. This award is going to Kendall Wagner. The Ashton K. Wirtz Memorial Award is presented by her family in memory of Ashton, a member of the Bucktail class of 2008. This is awarded to a student who has a special talent and appreciation in a field of the arts. And this goes to McKenna Bisman. The Barbara Schaefer Memorial Award is presented to the graduating senior who shows compassion and dedication and is pursuing a nursing degree or anything within the medical field. And this goes to Emiliana DeMart. The Barry Weaver Memorial Award, presented in memory of Barry, who was instrumental in establishing the engineering construction pathway at Bucktail Area High School. This is given to an outstanding career and technology student who is pursuing a post-secondary education or a career in their field. And this goes to Bo Smith. The BPOE Renova Lodge 334 Awards, presented to the top 2 seniors in the graduating class in memory of all deceased BPOE members. And these awards go to Lola English and McKenna Stone. The Brent and Mary Tripp Memorial Award, given by their children in memory of Brent and Mary. This is presented to a member of the graduating class whose average is 92% or above and who is cooperative, courteous, and active in sports or extracurricular activities. And this goes to Emiliana DeMart. The Bucktail Area PTO Award, to the boy or girl who, in the opinion of his or her classmates, has been the most courteous, kind, and respectful member of the class. And this goes to McKenna Bisman. The Bucktail Class of 1976 Award, awarded to a boy or girl in the graduating class who, in the opinion of his or her classmates, has been friendly, helpful, courteous, and actively involved in the community. And this goes to Evan Ransom. The Bucktail Class of 1996 Award. This award is in honor of the deceased members of the Bucktail Class of 1996, Alan Horner, Michael Page, and Jarrett Stroop. It is presented by the classmates of the Bucktail High School Class of 1996. This award goes to a student that is enrolled in the CTC program and has shown improvements in the program, works hard, and is respectful. This award is chosen by the faculty. And this award goes to Nathaniel Steele. The Bucktail Medical Center Auxiliary Scholarship. This scholarship is presented to a student who has been accepted and or enrolled at an institution for post-secondary education in a healthcare program. This award goes to Maya Devlin. The Bucktail Principal Award, presented to seniors who have shown willingness to help with the class. This award goes to Colin Bixler. Please give the team. The Budstock Award, presented to a student who is interested in pursuing a career in music. This award is given for the 10th anniversary of Budstock, a music festival held in Renova in memory of Bud Halberg. This award will be given during Budstock in 2026. It goes to McKenna Bisman. The Catholic Daughters of America Award, presented to a boy or girl in the graduating class who has been helpful, friendly, and courteous. This award goes to Haley Dent. The Charles E. Darr Memorial Scholarship, awarded to a graduating senior who resides in Clinton County and is enrolled at an accredited college, university, or trade school to pursue a degree, certificate, or designation. This award goes to Nathaniel Steele. The Chris Johnson Memorial Awards. This award is sponsored by family and friends in loving memory of Chris, a 1986 graduate from Bucktail Area High School who died during active duty. He was 27 years old at the time. Presented to senior students who have lettered in 3 varsity sports. The recipients must have a 3.0 grade point average and be cooperative and coachable. These awards go to Eva Sockman, Lola English, and Kendall Wagner. The Cindy Pompili Memorial Award, presented by her family in memory of Cindy, awarded to a senior boy or girl graduating from Bucktail Area High School who exhibits school spirit and/or is actively involved in school functions and is well respected by students and faculty members. This award goes to Eva Sockman. The Clinton County Medical Society Award, presented to a student who intends to pursue a 2 or 4 year higher education career in the chemistry or medical field. This award is presented to Lola English. The Clinton County Secretarial Professional Association Award, presented to a graduating senior who is a highly moral and ethical student who is strong academically, an outstanding leader, and has good attendance. This is presented to Nathaniel Steele. The Community Service Award. This year, this award is presented to 2 students who are kind-hearted and are willing to help others. This award is voted by their classmates. This is presented to Joseph Bunsick and Evan Ransom. The Dale Flory Scholarship and Athletic Awards, presented to 2 graduates in memory of Coach Dale for his dedication to the students of Bucktail Area High School and for continuous efforts to develop character and academic excellence in the athletics of this school. This award is presented to Eva Sockman and Angel Kometz. the Daniel Green Memorial Award. This award is in memory of Daniel Green. In his honor, his family would like to present a scholarship to a student who is personable, kind, reliable, shows integrity, and takes pride in his or her work. This student has also dedicated to further their education after graduation with a trade school, college, or the military. This award goes to McKenna Bisman. The Daughters of the American Revolution Renova Chapter Good Citizen Award. The DAR Good Citizen is a senior nominated by the faculty and voted on by the senior class. The student should have the qualities of dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism. This award goes to Haley Dent. The Dennis and Kristen Probst of Summerson Mountain Farm of North Bend Awards. This award goes to a senior going into a trade. The student must have good attendance, a good attitude towards teachers and peers, have a job outside of a school, and a minimum GPA of 3.5. This award is presented to Joseph Bunsick. The Dr. Dennis and Kristen Probst of Probst Family Practice Award. Presented to a student going into an accredited college and planning to attend medical school, PA school, or nursing school. This student must have a 4.0 GPA, good attendance, a job outside of school, great recommendations from teachers, and liked by their peers. This student should have great communication skills, problem-solving skills, exemplify the qualities of leadership, strong moral character, the ability to empathize with others while staying within the scope of their practice, and are actively involved in the community. This award goes to Lola English. The Francine Sett Memorial Award. This award is presented to a graduating student who has been accepted to a college or university. The award will be sent directly to the institution of higher learning. This award is presented to Emiliana DeMart. The Francis B. Riley American Legion Post 442 Scholarships. This award is given to students who are members of the current graduating class or alumnus of Bucktail High School. This scholarship is based on 35% need, 25% character, 20% relationship to an American Legion member, and 20% Americanism. These scholarships are presented to McKenna Bisman, Colin Bixler, Emiliana DeMart, Lola English, Evan Ransom, Laura Ransom, Eva Sockman, Nate Steele, McKenna Stone, and Kendall Wagner. The Dr. Frank L. Conley Memorial Scholarship. Presented in memory of Dr. Conley by his family. This award honors a graduating senior who exemplifies the spirit and character of Dr. Conley. Dr. Conley's life as a small town family physician and strong advocate for the community was defined by the values of compassion, integrity, humility, and dedication to others. The recipient should demonstrate the attributes of kindness and humility, community involvement, and a commitment to making a positive impact while pursuing further education. This recipient is McKenna Stone. The Jean and Catherine Manoski Boys Basketball Award, presented to a senior student who shows excellent behavior on and off the court. This is presented to Nathaniel Steele.
Next is a Good Citizenship Award, presented by the Clinton County Democratic Committee to a student who has shown good citizenship. This award goes to McKenna Bisman. The Howard L. Ransom Memorial Award is presented in recognition of Mr. Ransom, a longtime supporter of Bucktail student athletics. Given to the student athlete who has displayed sportsmanship and character while at the same time achieving a very high level of competitive play. This award goes to the following students: Evan Ransom, Kendall Wagner, and Eva Sockman. The Jack Hannebeck Memorial Scholarship. This award is presented in memory of Jack Hannebeck, a former teacher and athletic director who sadly passed away in 2021. It is awarded to a graduating senior who possesses and demonstrates the qualities Jack manifested: service to school, service to others, commitment, and sense of responsibility. This award goes to Eva Sockman. The Jack Schaefer Memorial Award for football, presented in memory of Jack, a former teacher and football coach at Bucktail Middle High School. The recipient is a senior football player pursuing a trade school, college, or military career. This award goes to Jaden Barnes. The Jack Schaefer Teacher Memorial Award, presented in memory of Jack, a former teacher and football coach at Bucktail Middle High School. The recipient is a senior football player. That's Donner twice. Oh my. I goofed. I apologize. Okay, well, this one goes to Eva Sockman. Same description. Wow. Jennifer M. Francis Memorial Award. The Jennifer M. Francis Memorial Award is presented in memory of Jennifer by her parents, sister, brother, nieces, aunt, and uncle. This award goes to the member of the graduating class who is involved in community service, Eva Sockman. The John Getz Memorial Awards, presented in memory of John, a former security guard at Bucktail Middle High School. The recipients are seniors who have shown achievement and dedication to Bucktail's athletic program or are interested in a career in law enforcement. These awards go to Laura Ransom and Colton Flesher. Karen Dwyer Jones Memorial Award. This award is given in memory of Karen Dwyer Jones, a 1985 graduate of Bucktail High School. Karen was the clinical research coordinator in the Heart and Vascular Department at Hershey Medical Center at the time of her death in 2010 at age 43. This award is given to a student pursuing a career in nursing profession. The student is compassionate and caring as Karen was to her parents. This award goes to Emiliana DeMart. I'll do two of those? Yeah, I'll just get both. Lou Logue Memorial Scholarships. Presented to two students in the graduating class who are involved in the Midget League program. This year's recipients are Kendall Wagner and Eva Sockman. Maggie Clemente Memorial Scholarship. Presented to the student with a big heart and who goes above and beyond to be a protector, friend to those in need, and also plans on furthering their education. We want to keep the memory of Maggie Lee alive with this award. Presented by Mom and Dad, Tom and Josh, Stacy Clemente, and Tom and Pam Kisco. This award goes to Eva Sockman. Margaret Ann Bruner Memorial Award. The Margaret Ann Bruner Memorial Award is presented by Ann and Butch Knopf in her memory. Margaret was an alumni of the class of 1975. The recipients of this award have applied themselves to education in the field of health science. This award goes to Emiliana DeMart. Mickey Kelly Legacy Award. Presented by the Renovo Community Trade Association to the student that the faculty feels applied themselves to the CTE program. This year's recipient is Bo Smith. Neil Proctor Award. In honor of Neil F. Proctor, Sr., who graduated from Nova High School in 1950. Neil grew up in Kettle Creek on his parents' farm. He went to attend and graduate from Temple University in Philadelphia with a degree in music education. He was a music director for over 30 years, with the majority of those at Bald Eagle Area School District. He also worked in New York State as a school music director, Rockview State Prison as their music director, played many nightclubs, and for fun was a member of the Keystone Society Swing Big Band for many years. Neil is still playing the piano daily at 93 years old, as well as teaching his grandkids and great-grandkids all he can about music. This award is for a graduate who has been accepted into a college with plans to major in music or music education. This award goes to McKenna Bisman. Paul T. Brown Memorial Award. Presented in memory by the class of 1998. This award goes to a member of the graduating class that has displayed a cooperative attitude, has been accepted to a post-secondary school, and has a good attendance record. This goes to Emiliana DeMart. The Renovo Area Women's Club Elizabeth E. Jeslick Memorial English Award. For the greatest improvement in the use of oral and written English from 9th grade through her senior year. This award was presented at the senior tea. Would Haley Dent please stand up and be recognized? Renovo Masonic Lodge number 495 awards. Presented to a boy and a girl who have exhibited an overall improvement in academics and attitude and who have shown an all-around pleasant personality. These awards go to Evan Ransom and Haley Dent. Renova Retired Teachers and Staff Award. This award is presented to a senior who is going into the education field. This year's recipient is Eva Sockman. Renovo Sons and Daughter of Italy, number 149 Memorial Awards. This memorial is dedicated to all deceased members of the Lodge. This award is presented from the Sons and Daughters of Italy to seniors who are well-rounded, good students and will be attending post-secondary education or training. This year's recipients are Emilion DeMart, Lola English, Leon Matthews, and Xander Shear. The Richard E. Teddy Memorial Award, presented in memory of Richard. This is given to a graduating senior who has shown exceptional effort their senior year. This award goes to McKenna Bisman. What's that? Okay. Samuel and Ellen Williams Scholarship. The Samuel and Ellen Williams Scholarship is based on need and academic ability, with preference given to a student interested in music education. If none is available, the student will be selected on a student essay written explaining how music has influenced and bettered their life. This award goes to McKenna Bisman. Sean Lovett Memorial Award. Sean Lovett graduated from Bucktail in 2017. He had a passion for sports, specifically football and wrestling. He also loved animals and music. This award is presented to the graduating senior who loved music, animals, and or played football, wrestling, or both. This award goes to Jaden Barnes. Susquehanna Transit Company Scholarships, presented to the graduates who have shown academic excellence throughout their years in high school. This year's awards go to Lola English and McKenna Stone. Tyler Snyder Memorial Award. This award is given in memory of Tyler Snyder by his grandparents, Becky and Bill Snyder. Tyler was a member of the Bucktail class of 2022. This award goes to Haley Dent. William Probert Memorial Scholarship. This memorial scholarship celebrates the life and work of former Bucktail teacher William Probert. Mr. Probert was a longtime science teacher at Bucktail and a steward of the Renovo community. The recipient of this award must be planning to attend a post-secondary program at an accredited institution, major in science or related field, demonstrate past and continued good behavior, both in and out of school, and show involvement in school activities, volunteerism, and or work outside of school. This award goes to Laura Ransom. At this time, we'll hear from the class of 2026 valedictorian, Lola English.
Good evening, family, friends, teachers, and faculty, but most importantly, class of 2026. Standing here tonight as valedictorian is something I would have never imagined. I can go back and remember starting off school as a freshman and thinking, wow, I got 4 whole years left, this is gonna take forever. But standing here tonight, it feels very surreal. Everyone always told me it passes in a blink of an eye, and no one wants to believe it, but it really does pass so fast. Somewhere between the early mornings, late night football games, and memory making with friends, the time slipped by faster than any of us could have expected. Growing up in such a small town has shaped us all in ways we don't even realize. In a place like this, everybody knows each other. We grow up seeing familiar faces everywhere. From school concerts to the grocery store, you always run into someone you know. While everyone jokes about escaping small towns or wanting to leave and find something bigger, I truly believe there's something special about growing up in one. Here in our town, people care, people show up for one another, and at Bucktail, we were never just a number on a roster or names on a class list. We were all personally known, encouraged individually, and supported every step of the way. I would have to say one of my favorite parts of high school would be the teachers. You often hear the statement, teachers change lives, but at Bucktail, that statement couldn't be more true. Our teachers have done so much more than just assign homework or prepare us for tests. They have created bonds with us that we will never forget. From the incident in pre-K with Caden that we all know of, but I will not mention, I would just like to personally say on behalf of Caden, sorry, Miss Marcy, to cracking jokes in Mr. Day's class and making him rethink his whole entire career. For example, having to translate Laura's language and explain what she meant by, can we land on the earth, Mr. Day? Or for Emiliana, there's really no explanation to her question, can we find car parts at Red Hill? But regardless, thanks for putting up with us, Mr. Day. I would especially like to thank Mrs. Dufour, though. We have put her through the most, but she's always kept a smile on her face and helped us every step of the way. Even though she's had many crash outs, she's been there for us through it all, with bobby pins, mints, and deodorant in hand. Those are just the beginning of all the thank yous, but to save you all some time, I'll sum it up. Thank you to all the teachers here tonight for your patience, your effort, and the countless hours you've poured into helping us become who we are today. The lessons you taught us went far beyond the classrooms. You taught us responsibility, resilience, kindness, and confidence. Those are the lessons we will carry with us forever. As I reflect on my time in high school, I realize how lucky I've been to genuinely enjoy these years. Of course, there were stressful moments, late night assignments, difficult exams, and days where we wished graduation would hurry up and be here already. But there were also unforgettable memories that made it all worthwhile throughout the years with my class. Even though we couldn't send a single message in our class group chat without butting heads, I couldn't ask for better people to make memories with. We have watched each other succeed, fail, grow, and overcome challenges together. And although our past may soon take us in different directions, the bond we share as a class of 2026 will always remain. As we leave this campus, we are entering a world full of uncertainty. Some of us are heading to college, some to the workforce, and some are still figuring things out, and that's okay. There is no single definition of success. What matters most is that we continue to work hard, stay true to ourselves, and never forget where we came from. No matter where life takes us, Bucktail will always be a part of us. This small town helped raise us, these classrooms helped shape us, and these people helped prepare us for whatever comes next. We made it, guys. Be proud of yourselves. Be proud of how far you've come and excited for how far you will go. I wish you all the best, and thank you all for taking this ride with me. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.
We only have from the class salutatorian, McKenna Stone.
Good evening, everyone. Faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. Today is the day we all have been waiting for, a day filled with pride, excitement, and a little bit of disbelief that we finally made it here. Graduation is more than receiving a diploma. It's the closing of one chapter and the beginning of another. As we look back, we will remember the lessons we learned, the friendships we built, and the memories that shaped us into who we are today. When people hear the word salutatorian, they usually think of rankings, GPAs, and late nights spent studying. And while those things are all part of the story, they aren't the whole story. What I remember most about our class isn't who finished first or second. It's the moments that brought us together, the inside jokes that somehow survived 4 years, the teachers who believed in us when we doubted ourselves, and the memories we never expected to matter so much. For example, I don't think any of us will ever forget our senior trip, especially the moment we somehow convinced Laura to get on the roller coaster, Thrill Thrasher 4, as she likes to call it. as well as the moment when my classmates got caught sneaking out of the hotel room to get our DoorDash orders at midnight. I was sleeping, by the way. These harmless moments were some of the most unforgettable times we shared as a friend group. We sure have made high school pretty entertaining during our time here. It's memories like this that remind me that high school was never only about grades or schedules, but more importantly, it's about the people beside us the entire way through our journey. Some of my favorite moments came from softball. For 4 years, that field became a second home. And making it to states all 4 years and winning districts twice is something I'll carry with me forever. But what mattered most wasn't just winning games, it was the lessons and memories shared along the way. Coach Mike Porman pushed us to work harder, believe in ourselves, and support one another when things got difficult. Having someone like that as a role model made a bigger impact than he probably realizes, and the school district is very lucky to have him. One of the biggest moments in softball came just 2 short weeks ago when I looked out onto the field and saw almost the entire Bucktail High School faculty there cheering on our entire team. It was a moment that I'll never forget. They took time out of their daily lives and family lives to support us. Hearing them cheer us on gave us extra confidence and made the moment even more special. It reminded me that our school is more than just a place to learn, but a community that supports one another through important moments and achievements. One of the defining moments of softball came when we won the first round of states, being the first team in Bucktail history to win a states game. In that moment, I realized that countless hours of practice, dedication, and perseverance had all been worth it. But what I remember the most will be sharing that achievement with my teammates and coaches who helped make it possible. I am forever grateful for the memories I had on the field with my teammates, coaches, and especially my dad. Growing up in a small town like Renovo also taught us something important. Success isn't determined by how big your town is, how much recognition you get, or where you come from. It's determined by the effort you put in, the way you treat people, the way we rise after we fall, and the grit you carry with you every day. We learn that mistakes do not just define us, but they help us grow. In a place where everyone knows everyone, we learned how to support one another, celebrate each other's victories, and keep going when life got hard. Every obstacle has helped us prepare for the future and inspired us to persevere. As graduates, we are stepping into the world of opportunities and possibilities. While the future may feel uncertain at times, and life will continue to challenge us, we should face it with confidence, courage, and determination. Each of us has the ability to make a difference and positive impact wherever life takes us. And through every high and low, God was with us on this journey. In moments of uncertainty, disappointment, success, and growth, we were never walking alone, whether we realized it at the time or not. Faith carried many of us through challenges we didn't think we could overcome, and tonight is proof of how far we've come because of it. I'll also miss the smaller moments that seemed ordinary at the time, like eating lunch with our favorite teacher, Miss Dufour, while laughing over random conversations and taking a break from the chaos of assignments and deadlines. We have driven her crazy over the years, but she has always shown up for each and every one of us, and on behalf of my friend group, we love you, Dufour, and we're all very grateful for you, and we'll never forget you. These memories became some of the best parts of high school because they made this place feel like home. A graduation speech is supposed to summarize an entire chapter of life in just a few minutes, which feels almost impossible. Because how do you explain everything we've become since the first day we walked into this school? Back then, most of us were nervous, unsure, and just trying to figure out where we fit in. Today, we leave stronger, wiser, and ready for whatever comes next. Tonight isn't just about celebrating achievements, it's about celebrating growth, resilience, friendship, faith, and the memories that shaped us into who we are today. And no matter where life takes us after tonight, a part of us will always carry the lessons and memories of the small town and graduating class. To the class of 2026, remember to never stop believing in yourselves, continue to chase your dreams, work hard, support the people around you, and most importantly, have faith. No matter where we go next, we will always share the memories and experiences that brought us here today. Congratulations, graduates, we did it. We will now hear a musical selection from McKenna Bisman.
Oh
We now hear from class of 1976 representative and graduate Mary George Roan.
Good evening, everybody. And Mrs. DeFore, I'm sorry you sent me a picture of where to sit. Never send it to blind people. Tonight, being here as members of the bicentennial class of 1976 makes us very proud, yet very emotional. 50 years ago today, yesterday, I'm sorry, we were sitting exactly where you are tonight. We were young, excited, nervous, and full of dreams, never realizing how quickly life would pass or how much these moments would someday mean to us. But it's not about us. Here you are. Over the last 3 years, many of us had the privilege of working with many of you. We work beside you through volunteering, your volunteering, community events, haunted houses, magic in the air. You guys are awesome. Because of that, we truly got to know you, every one of you. And what we saw gives us hope. We saw athletes, musicians, leaders, volunteers, hard workers, and young people who learned how to stand with one another through some of the most terrifying things in your life, but you stood together. We watched many of you succeed in classrooms, on stages, in gyms, in stadiums, and throughout your community. But more importantly, we watched you become good people. This class has heart. Right now, you're probably focused on what comes next. That is normal. But one day, many years from now, you will realize it was never just about graduation. It was about the people sitting beside you tonight, the laughter in the hallways, the bus rides, the games, the concerts, the everyday moments that didn't seem important at the time. 50 years later, we can promise you this. My classmates and I promise you this. Life moves faster than you can imagine. There will come a day when you would give anything just to walk these halls one more time with the people that you love. There will come a day when life moves faster than you can even keep up with it. So hold on to these moments. Be kind to one another. Take care of your community. Chase your dreams. And never, never let anyone make you feel small because you come from a small town. Because no matter where life takes you, we will always be a part of you. Bucktail will be a part of your heart, and Renovo will always be home. So, to you, congratulations, class of 2026. We love you.
Good evening, seniors and your families, faculty and staff, members of the board, and distinguished guests. Tonight, we gather to celebrate a remarkable accomplishment. Graduation is more than just a completion of a school year. It is a moment that represents years of effort, of learning, of growth, and of perseverance. To the Bucktail High School class of 2026, congratulations. As you prepare to leave this chapter behind and begin the next stage of your journey, I would like to share a simple thought. Life is not about avoiding change. Life is about embracing and growing through it. You've already experienced change. You entered the buildings as seventh graders, uncertain about what lay ahead. And since then, you have grown academically, socially, and personally. You have faced challenges, celebrated victories, and discovered strengths you may not have known you possessed. And change will continue through your lives. Sometimes those changes will be exciting. Other times they're going to be difficult. Some changes arrive because of choices you make, and others arrive without any invitation at all. The question is not whether change will happen. The art of adulting is in how you respond. Adaptability is one of the greatest strengths a person can possess. It allows us to move forward when circumstances shift. It helps us find opportunity in the uncertainty. It enables us to learn from setbacks rather than be defeated by them. But adaptation works best when it is anchored by something deeper, your core beliefs. As the changes come your way, stay connected to your core. Know who you are, stick to what you believe, and live the values that define your character. These qualities will provide direction when life becomes complicated. It's likely that you will change your careers. Maybe you'll move to different communities. You may discover new interests and pursue unexpected paths. Through these changes, honesty, respect, hard work, kindness, and integrity should remain constant. We live in a culture that emphasizes individual success, and it's easy to forget that nearly every meaningful achievement involves other people. Each of you is here because of countless individuals who offered guidance and support and encouragement, and it is those relationships that are among your greatest treasures. The friendship you form, the mentors you seek, the family connections you nurture, and the colleagues you respect will shape you in profound ways. Take care of those relationships. Listen more than you speak. Show gratitude often, and treat people with dignity. The quality of your life will be influenced not only by what you accomplish, but by the people with whom you share that journey. And finally, as you've heard many times tonight, remember the importance of community. One of the great strengths of Bucktail is the sense of connection people feel with one another. Neighbors help neighbors, families help families. People step forward when someone is in need. No matter where your future leads, never underestimate the impact you can have on your community. So, volunteer your time, share your talents, mentor someone younger or less experienced than you, serve on local organizations and support local businesses. Be someone who leaves things better than when you found them. Be a leader for your community. And remember, leadership is not about position or status. Leadership is about service. The future before you is full of possibilities. There will be changes you cannot predict and challenges you cannot avoid. There will be opportunities you can't even imagine, but meet those moments with confidence. Adapt when circumstances change. Stay true to your values, build meaningful relationships, and dedicate yourself to strengthening the communities that you call home. If you do those things, you will not only find success, you will create significance. Graduates, congratulations on your achievement. We're all proud of all you have accomplished and excited for what lies ahead. Your future is bright, and your impact will be lasting. Congratulations again, Bucktail, High School Class of 2026.
We will now have musical selections from the Bucktail Choir.
There's part of my story, there's part of my song, there's part of my journey that's yet to be found. With life all around us and so much to see, adventure is calling, it's calling to me. It's around me. Squeezing the horizon of a brand new day. Turning back into the world now. Look at me go. Out in the wide open spaces around me. Out in the wide open spaces around me. And as I journey out, I look within and see the spaces inside of me. Yet to be filled with what I have seen, and what I will be. I'm feeling the wide open spaces inside of me. Something I love, something I would like to be. Feeling the wide open spaces inside of me. Feeling the wide open spaces within me.
All right, I am now proud to have the roll call for the Bucktail class of 2026. Front row, please rise. Lola Jean Ann English. McKenna Jean Stone. Evan Arlie Ransom. Laura Eva Leanne Sogman. Laura Kathleen Ransom. McKenna Ray Bisman. Jaden Scott Barnes. Colin Michael Bixler. Bo Logan Smith. Joseph Lawrence Bunzik. Caden Matthew Pulaski. Austin Emery Mosier. Xander Connor Shearer. You may be seated. Back row, please rise. Nathaniel William Steele. Haley Marie Dent. Angel Noel Kmetz. Maya Florence Devlin. Andrew Hayden Kitchen. Emiliana Jane DeMart. Kendall Ray Wagner. Leon Adler Matthews. Ezekiel James Dennis. Zachary Paul Long. Lyle Easton Douglas Curls. Colton Lee Fleischer. You may be seated. One more big round of applause for the graduating class of 2026.
Good evening, families, friends, faculty and staff, community members, members of the KCSD School Board, our Superintendent, Dr. Edmond, and most importantly, Bucktail's class of 2026. Tonight we gather to celebrate a remarkable milestone and an extraordinary group of young men and women. On behalf of the Bucktail faculty and staff, I'd like to offer my heartfelt congratulations to the graduating class of 2026. It has been my privilege and honor to serve as your principal for the past 3 years. During that time, I've had the opportunity to watch you grow, mature, and develop into the impressive young adults sitting before us today. I have witnessed your accomplishments in the classroom, on the athletic fields, on the stage, and throughout our community. I've seen your resilience through challenges, your commitment to one another, and your dedication to becoming the best versions of yourselves. As you leave Bucktail and begin the next chapter of your lives, whether that path leads you into the workforce, the armed services, a college campus, or a trade school, I wish each of you success, happiness, and fulfillment. The journeys ahead of you may look different, but each one of you is equally valuable and important. Follow your passions, work hard, remain true to your values, and never stop learning. While tonight marks the end of your high school years, it is also the beginning of a lifelong connection to Bucktail. The halls and classrooms of this school will never be quite the same without you. Your presence, your personalities, your achievements, and the memories you have created here will leave a lasting impact on our school community. Please remember that you always have a place here at Bucktail. We are proud of you, we care about you, and we will always consider you part of our family. I encourage you to stop back and visit often. Share your accomplishments, your experiences, and your successes with us. We want to celebrate your future achievements just as we celebrate your graduation tonight. Because at Bucktail, we're more than a school. We're a family, and family does not end at graduation. Congratulations again to the class of 2026. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we cannot wait to see you all accomplish. Thank you. This time, Dr. Redmond will perform the Declaration of Graduates. Thank you.
By the power vested in me as a commissioned officer of the Commonwealth, I declare that these students have successfully completed the requirements set forth by the Pennsylvania Board of Education, the Pennsylvania Department of Education, and the Keystone Central School District Board of Directors. These students are now considered high school graduates and alumni of Bucktail High School. Evan? Congratulations.
Another turning point, a path stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories that they had skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
If I were to give our time at Bucktail a story, it would be Cherry and White, not just a school, but always a home. As we come to the end of tonight's celebration, it feels like we're reaching the final pages of a chapter we never wanted to end. For years, Bucktail has been the setting of our story, the places where friendships were made, lessons were learned, and memories were made one page at a time. We wrote ourselves into the history books through the boys basketball district championship, girls back-to-back district victories, and winning the first round of state playoffs Monday night. A female wrestler who rose to be ranked the best in the state, and another classmate earning PMEA band scholarship through her talent and dedication. These moments defined our legacy. Being from a small school means our story was written differently. We knew each other not just as classmates, but as people who grew up side by side. Most of us have known each other since Renovo Elementary, where our story together first began. We celebrated victories together, learned from failures together, and walked through life together. Bucktail gave us something rare, a story filled with connection, community, and people who truly cared about one another. To my classmates, the characters who turned these years into a story worth telling, thank you for filling the pages with moments worth remembering. To Bix, thank you for never remembering where your laptop is. We'll never forget the countless hours spent helping you search for it, like it was part of our daily routine. And Emiliana. Maybe one day we'll finally figure out who lights the sun every morning. But until then, we'll keep wondering right alongside you. Sorry, Mr. Day. Honestly, there's so many stories I could tell about all of us, but there isn't enough time to fit them all into one speech. The laughter in the hallways, games, dances, and everyday moments we once thought were ordinary, each moment became a line in the story we share. Somewhere between our first day of school and tonight, we became the authors of our own lives. And while this chapter is coming to an end, the beautiful thing about stories is that endings are often just beginnings of something new. Tonight we turn the page and begin writing chapters that are completely our own. It's hard to close a chapter that has meant so much to us. We spent years waiting for graduation, but no one tells you how bittersweet it feels when the moment finally arrives. Saying farewell to Bucktail means saying farewell to the comfort of familiar pages, the people, places, and routine that made this story feel like home. Thank you to the teachers, parents, coaches, and community members who helped guide our story along the way. You believed in us even when we doubted ourselves, and because of you, our pages are filled with memories we will carry forever. As the class of 2026 leaves Bucktail, I hope we remember that every great story continues long after one chapter ends. No matter where life takes us, this town will always be the place where our story began. The roads may lead us in different directions, but the chapters we wrote here will always connect us. So tonight is not a final goodbye. It's simply a bookmark placed between chapters, a promise that someday our stories will meet again. Thank you, Bucktail, for giving us a story worth holding on to for the rest of our lives. And this concludes our story, Cherry and White, not just a school, but always a home. Class of 2026, the book we wrote together as a class is closed. And your story starts now. Thank you.
Graduation is a massive milestone, not just for the students and their families, but for our entire community. We at Clinton County Sports are absolutely thrilled to bring you live coverage of today's special event, ensuring that loved ones near and far can share in every single moment. A special event like this takes a true community effort, and we want to extend our deepest gratitude to the fantastic local businesses who stepped up to sponsor today's live stream. Please join us in thanking Redmond's Complete Comfort, Woodlands Bank, Blaze Alexander Subaru, Clinton County Memorials and Gibson Monuments, Susquehanna Trailways, Davis Real Estate, Walker Funeral Home, Kleiny's Home Furnishings, Hear the Birds Hearing Aid Center, Fox's Market House, J.J. Peters Disposal, and the Service Garage. Because of their generosity, our community's youth get the spotlight they deserve today. Please remember to support these local businesses because they truly make special event broadcasts like this possible. Congratulations to the entire class of 2026, and thank you all for tuning in.